News right now that just came into the newsroom just moments ago. We have learned that parole was denied for convicted killer Benjamin Sifrit. So he is serving 38 years in prison in Hagerstown for the murders of Virginia couple Joshua Ford and Martha Crutchley. He and his then wife Erika both.
Welcome back to Crimetober. Tonight's case takes us to Ocean City, Maryland, known for its beaches, family fun, and boardwalk. But in 2002, when two tourists go missing, it would turn into something out of a horror movie for Ocean City, Maryland. This story is about Erika and Benjamin Sifrit, known as the Bonnie and Clyde of the beach. So Erika Grace was born in Pennsylvania, and it had been described she was this all-American girl. She was a college athlete. She was an honor student. She just had a lot of great qualities about her. She came from a very supportive family and was used to being admired for her looks and great personality. Benjamin BJ, which we will be saying BJ, like I said, y'all, was described as a former Navy SEAL. He was a very confident, disciplined, charismatic young man. He was described that he had this very dominating kind of personality, but behind the surface, he was very controlling. When Erika and BJ met, they fell really hard for one another, and their relationship moved really fast through all the thrills, excitement. Y'all know how that go. You meet someone, it's like an instant flame. Many of their peers would describe their love, one that would kind of consume them because they were very inseparable, very adventurous, but also very inseparable. Like they did not want to do anything else if neither were included. But behind closed doors, there was a lot that many didn't see. Their relationship actually was loving, but it came with a lot of jealousy, obsession, and control. Together, they fed off of each other's dark energy, and that dark energy would lead them to become murderers. So Memorial Day weekend 2002, the beautiful couple decides, you know what, it's time to step out on the town and have us a ball. And there they would go to Seacrest, where they would meet a couple. They met a couple by the name of Joshua Ford and Martha Crutchley. Both were also visiting Ocean City and expecting just to have a great time with one another. And so the two couples linked up, and y'all know how that go. You meet a couple kind of like you, and you start to have tons of fun. But this fun would turn so deadly for this couple. So after partying for hours, little did they know, the good old Sifrits had a plan set up in motion for them. So Joshua and Martha ends up go back to their place. And this is where things would take an unfortunate turn for the couple. So according to court records, Erika had accused Joshua and Martha of stealing her purse. So in the middle of the night, Joshua and Martha were shot and stabbed while they slept. Evil and cruel. And it gets better. The beautiful couple decided, you know what? We're going to take it a step further. We're going to cut up their bodies. Yeah. So they had dismembered the bodies, and it is believed that they both killed Joshua and Martha together. So the remains were stuffed inside a trash bag, and they decided they were going to dump this trash in a dumpster in Delaware. Because, you know, Delaware is not actually far from Ocean City. But even still, what in the triple hockey sticks? But check this out. They actually probably could have gotten away with killing Joshua and Martha. You want to know how? So police get a call about a burglary. I know, a burglary. Who is out here stealing? Oh, the Sifrits. They stealing at the Hooters restaurant. And so law enforcement gets to this restaurant and catches them. Catches them. Karma, baby. She works very fast.
Just after midnight, a burglar alarm was tripped inside a local Hooters gift store. Officers were sent to the scene and came upon a young man and woman climbing into a Jeep loaded with merchandise from the gift shop. Police arrested the pair, a 24-year-old married couple named Benjamin and Erika Sifrit. Freddie Howard was one of the arresting officers.
Benjamin knew that they were had, He was asking us if he can put the stuff back, which was out of the question.
Almost immediately, authorities suspected something more than a simple burglary was at play.
So when law enforcement gets there, they were breaking into a vending machine. And then when law enforcement, they start checking everything, they started to find belongings of Joshua and Martha. IDs, a master key to a condo complex. They actually could have probably gotten away with it of unaliving that couple had they not got caught stealing at the Hooters restaurant. That discovery blew the case wide open because you wouldn't have probably put two and two together that unless, like, of course, you know, probably if you really did the investigation, but they could have probably made it very far if they used their damn brains. So during interrogation, Erika and BJ blamed each other. How iconic. So beautiful. What a beautiful love story. You do everything to please a man, and that motherfucker is blaming your ass in the interrogation room. So BJ claimed that Erika was the mastermind behind all of it, saying that she was very obsessed with control and I hate this word, y'all, manipulative. That word always gets me, but she was doing that word, y'all. And then Erika claimed that BJ was violent and forced her to help. I think that both of them agreed to it. I think, why are you trying to lie on each other? I think that both of y'all had a role in it and you wanted to do it. You wanted to take advantage of Joshua and Martha, and you did exactly that. So at the trial, prosecutors revealed very disturbing details. It was kind of like this couple, because I hate saying their last name. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. It was kind of like they made like excitement around murdering Joshua and Martha. Like they had newspaper clippings, they had souvenirs from the night of the incident. And that to me, like I said before, goes to show you that they knew exactly what they were doing. You trying to blame one or the other, but y'all both had a hand in it. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Go to jail. See you later, books. So I'm gonna read because it's a little long. So Erika was convicted of first-degree murder in Joshua Ford's death and second-degree murder in Martha Jeannie Crunchley's. She was sentenced to life plus 20 years. Benjamin BJ Sifrit was convicted of second-degree murder and accessory charges. He received 38 years in prison.
And we did it very well. I believe she had at least two lawyers, with a bunch of them behind the scenes working to make sure that the jury heard that BJ did all the killings and Erika was just there. She was the one afraid for her life. She didn't follow the orders of BJ. But what she wasn't thinking was she's as every part of these murders as he was. You know, if she'd have told BJ when he said, well, they're naked, they don't have the ring, what do you want me to do now? She could have said, let him go. And they might have, I don't know. I don't know, have they gone too far yet? I have no clue.
The Ocean City murders were gruesome, but it's even more disturbing of who did it. You have an ex-Navy SEAL who did it, along with his wife, who thought scrapbooking the evidence was cute. Like, what, ma'am? They deserved everything plus more, because that couple did not deserve to die because they were on a ploy of trying to rob people. And here's the thing, like, were they like dead broke? Like, what were you like dead ass broke or something? Like, what is going on? Joshua and Martha were just two loving individuals that wanted to have a fun weekend in Ocean City, but unfortunately they would meet two people who did not give a damn about their lives at all and would meet them at the wrong time, and it would cost them their lives. BJ and Erika are a reminder that just because you don't appear to look like a killer doesn't mean that you actually aren't. You can literally be looking at someone who is a demon. It just goes to show you that monsters can be the same individuals that smile at you, buy you a drink, and even offer to dance with you. Okay, so I did a little bit more research. at the end of this, because like I said, I didn't go super duper knee deep because, again, it's a lot of cases to cover. As long as I get the basis of the crimes, we can go on from there. But I read that by the time the murders in May of 2002, Erika and Benjamin were deep in financial trouble, despite appearing like a well-off couple. They had owned a scrapbooking store in Altoona, Pennsylvania, called Scrapbook Memories, but it was failing, barely making money and sitting on piles of debt. And then, of course, BJ, his career had already ended. He had been court-martialed and discharged from the Navy SEALs for misconduct, theft, and insubordination that stripped him of income and status. Erika's parents had helped them financially, but she and BJ were living way beyond their means, expensive cars, vacations, partying, and a reckless lifestyle. There were also reports that BJ had developed a fascination with violence and control, while Erika became obsessed with attention and danger, almost as if chaos filled the void that money once did. So there's that. I think that's extremely crazy to go on this journey of wanting to take someone's life because you're in financial trouble. Child, please. But that's today's episode, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.